long one, the big epic.
All right, we're going live. We're live, kind
Okay.
of. Get ready. We're live right now, so whatever you say. What's up, everybody? Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's up?
Right now, we're gonna go over to the logo by Just Incredible. It's an incredible logo from Mystic Noir. Welcome to the show. Woo!
Yeah, that's it.
We
Here
hope
we
you
are.
guys are.
Good day.
What a big day, guys!
Big day.
What happened today? Did you go for your walk? Is that what
I
happened?
did not go for my walk. I watched the inauguration from very early in the morning, and it was spectacular. I felt like a big weight was lifted off of my back, and I ascended into the stratosphere.
The black cloud was
The
gone.
black cloud was removed, and hallelujah. How'd you guys feel?
I don't have a mic, so.
You can still talk and people
Oh,
will
you can
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, right onto this
Oh,
thing.
it's
Yeah.
great, man. I was floating, man. That poem that girl read was.
Amanda
I was crying.
Gorman, yes.
Yes, it was excellent. And I really have to say that the rhythm of it, it was really a thing of beauty, and it had a lot of power in the language, and it was extremely well executed.
Let's do a shot to Joe,
yes,
man.
exactly. Yeah, to Joe and Kamala.
All right.
Kamala.
Yes.
Here we are. We got our glasses up.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. All right.
New beginning.
Salute. New beginning. Ah, how sweet it is. Jackie Gleason used to say that, and now I understand exactly what he was talking about.
He liked to.
Well, life is
He liked to
sweet.
knock him back, didn't he?
Life is sweet, and you just don't realize that when there's so much cloudiness gets in the way and you don't see the sunshine, you know? And once it's removed, so anyway, we're going to do a song because we're so happy about all of this, and we've done it before earlier in earlier shows, but we're going to do it again. It's on the album, and it's called Only Love, and it's kind of a parallel. Well, it is. It's a retelling of Beauty and Beast story, a la Johnny Mystic. So we hope that you'll like it, and we feel that it's, you know, represents kind of what's going on now. Like, you know, beauty was stolen.
You know what, Johnny?
Yeah.
Just before we do all that,
Yeah. What? Want me to talk about the guitar? So no, we're not going to do that.
no, and I had another thing up here. Hold on.
Hmm.
So we have to really thank a lot of people for what we're doing here. Hold on, we got a
Okay,
little.
that it's, you know, represents better start doing the thanking now. Like,
Exactly.
beauty was stolen.
There we go. You know what, Johnny?
Yeah.
Just we're on a loop. So anyway, yeah, I'm taking care of that. There's something special. Okay, here's one thing I wanted to share, and I hope I can share this. We've got, you know, when you're the technical director, you have to do everything here. So
Well,
let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go.
TV.
So number one, we have a new sponsor. It's called the Reamper. Okay.
Reamper.
It's Fader is the man, is the creator of this. It's a guitar DI box, and,
Oh, yeah?
and it's gonna make your tone really awesome. And there's a whole video that some of you might have saw done by Just Incredible promoting the show, and in it contains that you know, the Reamper as well as our
It's
sponsors.
like a reanimator. You know, ever see that movie Reanimator?
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
And
best.
and there's our sponsors. We want to thank Leah Totzer, Daniel Gale
Yes.
Sotheby's Realty, the Cabana, Your Hudson Valley Life, Stephanie Badillo, and we figured out our audio issue from last week. So if you want to call in again, Steph, if you're out there, any of our sponsors or any of our big fans, you could zoom in with us tonight, all right? We want to hear from you later in the show. We're going to play at least 3 songs, but then we're going to open it up to a conversation about America, about music, art, everything. You know, it's been a big day. So congratulations to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. What a big day for everybody.
Yes.
It seems like a real positive spirit out there. So right now we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Angel Flower Creations, International Delight Cafe in Belmar. We miss you. We're in the studio again due to COVID pandemic type of stuff. The cafe, we miss you. We'll be there soon. And Beyond Zen and anyone we forgot, please forgive us. All right, so we're going to go over to playing Only Love. This is Johnny Mystic's original song, and we hope you enjoy it.
All right, let me get this guitar out of its special holder. All right, here we go.
Want to straighten out the table?
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, poor Petey, taken away into the castle of the beast, The world without Petey was a world very sad. The world without Petey was a world that can't last. That can't last. Only love will kill the beast. Only love can bring us peace. Only love can kill the beast. Only love. Beast, love little Petey, as only a beast can. To her loving kindness, transformed into a prince man. Oh, little Beauty, a world is so sad. The world without beauty was a world that can't last. That can't last. Only love will kill the beast. Only love will bring us peace. Only love can kill the beast. Only love. Oh. Only love will kill the beast. Only love can bring us peace. Only love can kill the beast. Only love. All right. That was kind of the abbreviated version.
Yeah, I was like, why is he stopping? We need more love, baby. We
We
need
need
more.
more love.
We had a moment.
We had a moment. It had its
That's what
moment.
life is about.
Well,
It's about
yes,
moments.
when you fall in love, it is like that. It's like bingo, right?
But
And there's a timelessness.
by
to
the
it.
way, this shirt it was done by Rebuild the Beach. Arts in the Plaza is one of our sponsors, and there's so many people involved in that community. So shout out to all of our friends, supporters, artists from Arts in the Plaza. I know Johnny's played there. Even S.A. Baron has played there. It's an incredible thing to have Studio Noir as well. This space here to utilize to play with these guys and broadcast and do shows. It's been a topsy-turvy kind of world scenario, roller coaster ride for everybody. So I wasn't even sure if we'd do this show tonight. Normally we're in Belmore, and we've had some technical issues with that studio, but we love those guys, and we weren't able to really communicate too well this week about whether or not we were doing the show. So we ended up just doing the show here. And so shout out to Steve Vaccaro and Peter and Joe out in Belmore. We miss you. And, this is a different type of show right now. and I hope to get a little more technically savvy with all this stuff. But for now, what it is, it's us playing music for y'all. So we're gonna do this song. It's
maybe once in a lifetime because we're capoed up.
yeah, let's do once in a lifetime.
And the thing is that tonight when I was listening to the great pageantry that took place today, I was struck with the notion of how once in a lifetime it really is. That's pretty much what my song is about, and really watching the inauguration and realizing that I was watching moment by moment a piece of history that was unfolding, a once in a lifetime experience. And I think President Biden, I made a reference to once in a lifetime, I think in his speech when he got the nomination, I believe. And I think we don't really do that. We don't really pay attention that this is it right now. Don't drift off. As Baba Ramdas, you might have heard, he was a mystic, once wrote a wonderful book. It was called Be Here Now. It was very popular, and he had gone off to India. He was a protege of, well, actually partnered with Timothy Leary. And after their research and all of that, he went off to India and
He took a lot of acid, basically.
Yes, he did. But then in India, he studied yoga and all of that and meditation.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But he came back and wrote this wonderful book, and that's really where it's at. Be Here Now. So here we go. Right?
Go ahead.
So fast. As soon as we wake up, the evening is past. We move through the motions of our tasks, hoping to master ourselves if we can. We think the world outside is filled with treasures. We seek to gain what we can't measure. From all the time inside, find something better. Once in a lifetime, you may be thrown into a city so sweet, where the streets and the sidewalks are paved in gold, and the angels sing as you sleep. Once in a lifetime, once in your life, once in a lifetime, you'll know love is life. Once in a lifetime, once in your life. Once in a lifetime, you may be thrown into a city so sweet, where the streets and the sidewalks are paved with gold, and the angels sing as you sleep. Once in a lifetime, once in your life, once in a lifetime, you know love is life. Once in a lifetime, once in your life. We take for granted everything we hear and see, unlike the infant who's open and free. It's only a moment we can all be. Close your eyes for a second in this eternity. You think the world outside is filled with treasures. You seek to gain what you can't measure. But all the time inside, find something better. Once in a lifetime, you may be thrown into a city so sweet, where the streets and the sidewalks are paved in gold, and as you sleep. Once in a lifetime, once in your life, once in a lifetime, you know love is life. Once in a lifetime, once in your life. Yeah, it's kind of like pay attention, right? Pay
I
attention.
got a little clog there.
Got a little clog?
Yeah, a little clog in my harmonica.
You
A
were
little clog in the harmonica. We'll take a shot of whiskey. That'll take care of it.
clogged in the harmonica.
We're
Harmonica
toasting.
clog.
We're
I'll
toasting
take
to
a
the
little
new
more.
administration.
Just a
this
little
evening
more for Joe.
With a little bit of monkey shoulder. That's what we're drinking.
A little more of it.
A little, take a little bit more. Steve would like a little bit more monkey
Please,
shoulder.
sir, I want some more. Oliver, right? Is that Oliver?
Oliver, absolutely. Oliver Twist.
You got it.
Yes,
You
yes,
got it.
please, sir.
Give you a little narrative.
Yeah, it's Oliver
Well,
Twist.
reservation just a little.
Needing more food. Well,
So
Steve
Johnny,
needs another shot.
tell
Yes.
us a little bit about the tuning of your guitar there.
Okay, we're going to do another song in a minute, and it's on this special
you,
guitar
sir.
that I have that has got special strings called Nashville strings. And it was developed, obviously, in Nashville or somewhere out there. And it's when you take 6 strings and you make them so that you could tune them to the next octave up. So the 4 top strings are tuned to an octave higher, and that makes the guitar sound very almost like a 12-string or a harp or something like that. And I really enjoyed the sound, but it's good for certain songs that I like to create. And there's a certain ancient vibe to it, almost like a banjo or a dulcimer or something.
Sitar?
Not, well, sometimes it can.
Yeah, why don't you play?
Sometimes it can be. Yeah, I'm going to show.
Play each string and talk
Oh, you
about
need this back. You
talk
need
about
that.
each note and what it is. Like when you hit each string.
Well, I mean, what it is, I can tell you okay. So we're going to put this over here.
So we use this guitar on the record on 2 tracks, Once in a Lifetime
Once in a Lifetime and Aurora.
and Aurora.
What,
Grab
Phil?
that, yeah,
Oh.
It just pops in.
Is it popping in?
Yeah, I don't have a hand.
You guys are funny. I love you.
We're not,
Let go.
you can see how technically inept we are. The microphone falls and we go, gee, I don't know how to get it hooked up there. Boy, well, you know, what can I tell you? The older I get, the dumber
Johnny
I get.
Mystic and the Spirit
All right,
Guys,
well,
and
anyway,
one guy who
so-
runs around and.
So these 2 strings, the high E and the B, are tuned normally. Okay, they're normal.
High E, high B,
Yeah,
normal.
They're both normal. And then when you go to the G, you hear that? That's high.
It's a
So
high
that's tuned
G.
up to a higher octave, and the string allows it. The way they're made. And here's the D. It's tuned up to a high, the
Higher
higher
octave.
octave as well. And then the A, C, and then the E again. So the effect is this. See, unlike the 12-string, it's a little bit more hollow and harp-like or something. And when I discovered this, and I know the Rolling Stones have used it, lots of people have used it, but when you get your hands on it and you start to work with it, it conjures things, man. You hear things.
Yeah, what are we doing now? Which song?
One time around, and we're going to dedicate this to who?
Donnie boy.
Donnie. You have to remember in life, it's one time around, baby. As far as we know. It's one, you got to get it right, or you don't get to have the second time around.
What are you getting at?
Got to hit it right, baby. Oh, I've got a lust for life, I want to live through every day. Don't want to waste my time playing foolish childish games. I know a secret you all should know. Better go swallow life before it swallow you whole. Getting down on earth's crazy mandala, kicking and screaming for dear life. Maybe there's no danger riding on the cradle, and maybe there's just nothing but the night. Some are fledgling Buddhists, beer with tea and wine, and a deer hunting Hindu, eating burgers all the time. But somewhere down deep inside my soul, Jesus hollers out my name. I keep eating my bagels and lox, yet I still don't know which master God I name. Yeah, I still don't know which master God to name. If one time around is all you get, baby, make one time wait. If one time around is all you get, honey, make one time wait. Oh. Nothing but the night. I rode chop down motorcycles, surf sunset, snarly break. Been a fortune teller and a taxi driving slave. But I keep on rocking out all the music in my brain. I guess I'll keep on rocking till the big guy calls my name. If one time around is all you get, baby, make one time winner. If one time around is all you get, honey, make one time winner. Being down on earth, crazy $9, kicking out a screaming for their life. Maybe there's an archangel rocking our cradle. Maybe there's just nothing but the night.
All right, Johnny.
All right.
Johnny Mystic. These
Yes.
songs are off the Astral Tourist album. We've been working on this album for a couple of years now, and it features a lot of great artists,
couple of years it's
singers, and it's out on Spotify and all digital platforms. So the Astral Tourist is the title track, and this one is One Time Around. We mentioned Aurora.
Aurora, we did Aurora with the Nashville as well. I if you want, I should illustrate. Again, it had that sound that when I got a hold of this tuning, I started writing it with the guitar, and these are some of the things that came out. Oh, I guess it could be like this. And it had that magical feel to it, you know. And so as soon as I picked it up and I hit that, I saw this vision in my head of going on this like journey into a world, wonder world, like Alice in Wonderland. And then I thought about it and I started to reflect on it. And I said, isn't that a lot like when you really get involved with somebody? Suddenly you're just on this adventure. You don't really know where it's going to take you. And you know, you go into this different land, a different country, a different consciousness. And that's what I think I was trying to evoke in Aurora. and the magic of what it means to fall in love. And we all have our own little story. Oh, we met like, on a carousel, or we met on a food line. I don't know, whatever, on a protest line. I don't know. In the '60s, that's how you might have met somebody. Or in a park somewhere. So there's always a story attached to that moment, in a sense when you meet and then when you fall in love. And so, so I tell this little tale about meeting this magic woman who I believe was probably the love of my life, my first wife, who's passed on now. But I think I was thinking of that when I wrote it. And it's kind of magical. I don't know if you guys want to do it or not.
Yeah, we do.
I just have to decide which pick I want to use with this. Maybe, did I do it with a flat? I think I did it with some pick. Anyway, we're going to try it, I guess. Be a little off, right? That sounds better, right? I came upon a lost ancient village, nestled in the black forest beyond. And there I saw a fair maid picking roses. The roses did not ever belong. She said, hello, my name is Aurora. And who are you, and from where? Startled by her radiant beauty and the sunlight twinkling in her hair, I said, I'm a dreamer in your dream, my dear. And when we wake up, maybe we both will disappear. I'm a dreamer. Surrounded by gigantic plants and flowers that seem to grow up to heaven's gate. Sitting on a sofa with Aurora, drinking her sweet elderberry wine. I thought that I tasted heaven, kissing her ruby lips of mine. I said, I'm a dreamer in your dream, my dear. And when we wake up, maybe we both will disappear. I'm a dreamer. longer than this beautiful life. And love is what we're here for. Be one shining star. When you fall in love with someone, you share the light with everyone. You say, I'm a dreamer in your dream, my dear. And when we wake up, maybe we both will disappear. I'm a dreamer in your dream, my dear. And when we wake up, maybe we both will disappear. All right, that's Aurora.
Aurora. Remember that
Aurora.
show we did? Like it was like the second show with Nadine Friend, and she had those great paintings.
Yes.
And
Nadine Friend.
and we kind of brought into it.
Aphrodite. I think I thought of her as Aphrodite.
Yeah, even that whole picture, that painting that Italian painter made, the mythological story of Aurora. It was so beautiful. And anyway, you can check out all of our shows here at youtube.com/C/Studio Noir. You're already here, so you could binge watch all the shows. This is show 18. It's pretty fun. These guys are a lot of fun. You know, I'm a performer. I'm an educator. We got S.A. Barron. He's also a
Yes.
music video
Speaking
director
to the mic.
for many, many years. He actually worked on a documentary about Harry Chapin recently. When in doubt, do something. And
On Amazon.
yeah, it's on Amazon. So check that out. And Johnny's album's on Spotify. And I have some stuff up on Spotify too under Benoir, Benoir. Jazzy Funky Noir. That's the only album up right now. There's, but anyway, we're just excited. I'm glad we did this show. I wasn't sure if we would do a show tonight. Just technically, you know, being the producer of a show, the technical director, the sound engineer, or performer, it's just a lot of hats to wear. So, you know, that's why Steve's wearing a hat. So it evens it out. It evens it out a little bit, just a tiny bit. I don't know if anybody wants to zoom in out there, but
You know what I said?
Let's do
We're
Dust
going to
Devil.
do some other songs, man.
we're gonna do
Dust
more
Devil.
songs.
We're
Yeah.
gonna just do more songs because we've got songs, and I was thinking since we were in the capo mode, no, we'll do that, and then I think we should do cornbread. We've never done cornbread live. Do you know that? We did it once with the cornbread when we ate it. But we could do Dust Devil since I see Steve is raring to go on the Dust Devil. So I'm going to give you a little talk on the Dust Devil here.
Okay.
You know, I've been thinking about this song when I wrote it, and I spent a lot of time out on the West Coast in my life, and I traveled around on, you know, in the West, and it's quite beautiful and dramatic. And sometimes as you will drive along the freeway, you'll see little baby cyclones. That's what they look like, but they, you know, they just whirl around. They're not very big, and they're called dust devils. Sometimes they could be bigger or whatnot. And I just always stuck in my mind, you know, that's, you know, an image. And I realized sometimes as we're growing up, we come from different families and whatnot, and we kind of get caught up with all of that. And you have to sort of break loose of that sometimes. And sometimes it's difficult. So I kind of caricature the people in my family in a comedic way, because I grew up with a lot of comedy. When I was growing up, there was great shows like The Addams Family and The Munsters, and a lot, you know, Abbott and Costello Meet the Werewolf, and so that imagery is in my mind, and I find it useful to illustrate certain ideas. So Dust Devil is sort of a tongue-in-cheek idea about trying to break loose. My father was a zombie, never walked me to school. Mother was a vampire, always served me cold brew. No wonder I'm so crazy, like a dog on LSD. I just can't stop talking now with every girl and tree I see. Oh, 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 I'm a dust devil's child. The wind living up in your face. I'm a dust devil, darling. Yeah, that wind without a face. I wanted to be a sailor, escape my strange family. And I went on sailing, mother and father followed me. The crew was slowly eaten by my starting company. And I was all alone to navigate my own dream. Whoa, 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 I'm a ghost devil's child. The wind that up in your face. I'm a ghost devil, darling. You know that wind without a face. Sometimes I feel that I was born to wander, spinning right across the devil, trying to get free. Stopping there and now and then, just for a little while, before my spirit will come on, let's be. I'm still out there searching, trying to get free, away from those two monsters, keep on following me. You know I'm so crazy, like a dog on LSD. Yeah, I just can't stop walking now and every girl and tree that I see. Whoa, 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 I'm a dust devil's child. Yeah, that wind living up in your face. I'm a dust devil's child. Yeah, that wind without a face. Oh, that way without a face. You know that way without a face. I love the West. I have to say, we live here in Long Beach, and I love Long Beach too. The whole nautical thing and the East Coast and all of that. But you get out west, and it's very surreal, man. You've been out there, right, Ben? You spent time out. You were out in Sedona and such. And,
Yeah.
And Steve, you've been out to the West a lot
Many
too.
times.
Yeah. So you were kind of a.
Everybody thought I moved there for a while. I probably should have.
Well, you know, you kind of get lost out
I
there.
see people in New York. They go, "How do you like LA?" I'm
You
like,
kind
I
of
don't
get
know.
lost
I
in
like
the
LA, but
desert thing, man. It grows on you, and
Yeah, man.
we should do Dream Machine, right?
Sure.
well, we could do that. Or do you want to do something funny? What do you guys want to do?
Well, this show is totally a play it by ear show.
You want to do cornbread? I know Johnny wants to do cornbread. To all the women in Long Beach.
Well, it's funny. I wrote this song, Cornbread, and it was because I was having a great dinner at Myra's house that Myra and her boyfriend Scott prepared. It was chili and cornbread, and it was really good chili and cornbread, and I just love cornbread. And I don't know, I went home and I wrote this song about cornbread. It just hit me. So I think every now and then it's nice to have a nice warm piece of cornbread. Brings you back to earth.
Yeah, man, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and even if you're watching this on a repeat, thank you for checking us out, you know. The full-length album will be out, I don't know, we're releasing a track at a time, you know. We're trying to spoon feed it to you.
1, 2, 3. I'm the cat in the hat, hopping on a happy woo, dancing right along with my friend Dr. Zeus. I'm just a fool who keeps on breaking loose. I never know when I had enough good stuff. Whenever I look, I see all of my insecurity. I know what I need. It's cornbread. Hot cornbread, yeah, yeah. Hot cornbread, cornbread. Hot cornbread, yeah, yeah. Hot cornbread. Where all that happens cruising from Venus and Mars, hopping through all the new hit factories. I know we're spinning way out of control. You piece, I know you're never gonna make it back home. Whenever I look, I see all of your instability. I know what y'all need. It's cornbread, hot cornbread, yeah, yeah. Hot cornbread, cornbread, hot cornbread, yeah, yeah. Hot cornbread. When I was a young boy, my mama baked me cornbread. Now that I'm older, I still crave some cornbread. Come on, mama, make me so. I need a bite of God's drunken love. Cornbread. I'm the cat in the hat, hopping on a happy blue, right along with my friend, I was free. I'm just a fool who keeps on breaking rules. I never know when I had a look good stuff. Oh yeah, hot cornbread. I need cornbread. Hot cornbread. Hot cornbread. All right, let's serve up some cornbread, baby.
You're making me hungry.
Just have another shot.
Swing bellies.
Let's go.
Swing bellies. They have some great cornbread here in the West End, you know.
They have great ribs over there.
Oh, good ribs, yeah.
Yeah,
The rub ribs. Yeah,
nothing like Swing
Dry
Bellies
rub,
ribs or whatever
I'm
with
sorry,
the
we
corn
sound very
rib.
carnivorous over here, but once in a while,
How come they're not a sponsor?
we have to put a little south in our mouth, as we say.
There's just not enough hours in the day, fellas. It's just, you know, we got to be happy with the sponsors we have, and we are. Thank you to all of them.
Just take a free delivery, that's all.
All right, so we got about 10 minutes left in the show.
Well, okay.
Dream machine.
So,
I think we'd have to do that on a day like this.
All right, I guess we do have to do that.
Yeah.
All right, this is, you want to say something about it, Ben? From your
Well,
point of
I
view?
mean, listen, I grew up here. I was born in America. I was born in Patchogue, Long Island, and I went to a public school system. And, you know, we were taught the Pledge of Allegiance. We were taught about the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution. These are all things that I love and believe in dearly. You know, a lot of my family members served in the military. And you know, I'm proud to be an American, and I'm also proud to be a humanist and somebody who loves all people. And when I learned about Native Americans, I learned about civil rights, I learned, you know, to appreciate everyone and everything that has come before me, and I am blessed to have been born where I was born, and to grow up the way I grew up, and to have a loving family, and to have all this opportunity handed to me. So, The Dream Machine is a song that Johnny wrote based on Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. And today was a wonderful example of that dream coming to fruition with President Joe Biden being elected. And so I really hope that America can come together and be the United States of America again. We have been really, really split apart.
It's true.
The
And
divided states of America.
Yeah, but yes.
some of my best friends and musicians and people I respect and love, they haven't been on the same page as I. And then, you know, I've been tolerant of their views and respectful as to not instigate, you know, conflict between us. But I can't ignore the things they said and posted and whatever, you know. Somebody could look outside and see the sky is blue, and somebody could say it's gray. Who's wrong, who's right, you know. But like, people should have enough food to eat. It shouldn't be that certain people are working and other people are not. You know, I understand those sort of things, but you know, when you're given a not so fair shake right from the get-go, it's hard. So we have to be responsible to reach out our hands, help people when we can, do community service. And you know, I feel like the new administration is along the lines of that. You know, we have to protect our earth, our environment. We have to bring people together, and that includes people who maybe didn't see the light right away, you know. So a gentle way to do that is through music and through discussion, shows like this. So I love everybody out there who's listening and watching. I hope that we can connect a little more. And you know, this music is from love, and this song, The Dream Machine, is you know, embodies Martin Luther King's spirit and Johnny's spirit and myself.
This is a dream. We're all having the dream right now. I'm in your dream, you're in my dream, partially. But we also have our own other parts of the dream. So let's just kind of dream along, you know?
Dream together.
Dream together, you know? Dream together. Why make each other crazy and have a bad trip, as we used to say, like in the 60s? Like, just relax and realize it's the wonderful dream of life. And this is it, each moment. And to realize that the nature of the dream is sacred. When I saw that inauguration today, I realized the depth of what was being shown to me, which is the unity that the United States represents, you see, and that together it's this incredible spiritual idea, spiritual, united in a bond of liberty and freedom and justice for all. And so, anyway, I wrote this song, The Dream Machine, and kind of addresses a little. I wrote it maybe 2 years ago, right, Ben, when we first started with trying to record, or 3, whatever it was. And so it's been around for a while. Here we go. Just an American dreamer with a dream, dreaming that my country will dream a kind of dream. If we could all dream the same big dream where everybody is one great party. Start it again. I'm just an American dreamer with a dream, dreaming that my country will dream a kind of dream. There's so much anger in this mad world. It's such a pity we cannot see all the beauty that is waiting for all of the dreams. I can't show you what I don't know, so let me hold you until we both let go, until we both let go. Love is our dream supreme, brings us joy, awaits us free. Love is in every dream we are dreamers. Love is our dream supreme, brings us joy, awaits us free. Love in every dream we are dreamers. Everyone wants to hear the words, I love you, I do. Everyone wants to know the words, I love you, I do. Because love is always waiting to be love is our dream supreme, brings us joy, awaits us free. dream, we are dream machine. If we could all dream the same big dream where everybody is love's great, party is love's great, party, love is all. Supreme brings us joy, wakes us dreams, love in every dream we are dream machines. Love is our dream supreme, brings us joy, wakes us free. Love in every dream we are dream machines. Love is our dream supreme, brings us joy, wakes us free. Love in every dream we are dream machines. Our dream machine, our dream.
Johnny Mystic, S.A. Barron.
That's it.
We are Mystic Noir every Wednesday at 8:30. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Leo Totzer, Daniel Gale, Sotheby's Realty, The Cabana, Your Hudson Valley Life with Stephanie Badillo, Arts in the Plaza, Studio Noir, Angel Flower Creations, The Cafe, the International Delight Cafe in Belmore, Beyond Zen, Nikki Fader, and all of our listeners and supporters. Just incredible. Also the Reamper pedal, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Over and out.
Thanks so much for.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Go,
USA.
man.
Go.
USA.